Hey, y'all. I had to make an entrance. No, I really forgot my other mesh. Good morning, good morning. Let me get you pulled up. Good morning, good morning. So, we are going to attempt to make the pumpkin on the Unique in the Creek large flower board. Good morning, y'all. So I'm winging it. I'm kind of figuring it out as we go. I figured out the bottom, I think. But then I ran out of folded petals, so I had to make some more. So we're going to finish it together. So that is the layout that I have so far. So most of the time when you see these boards, you see the flowers. And everything's going out. Well, on this one, because it's a pumpkin, I wanted it to go down. So that's why you see me going sideways on some of these, especially towards the top. We're going to be doing more sideways. That way our petals will go down instead of going all out. Okay? So let me bring you down and we will get started. Now this is the fabric mesh. A little bit more. Because I ran out, I have no more poly burlap in orange, y'all. What the heck? I don't like that. So I kind of did the same process as we did with the poly burlap, but using the fabric mesh. So it's going to be the same thing. I did wood burn it 10 by 10, and now we're going to cut our sideways. I tried to just use 1/2 of a petal, but it wasn't enough. You could see the board. So we are going to have to double our petals just like we did yesterday on the Dollar Tree pumpkin. So cut it right down the middle. Grab our clip, bring our tips together, clip them, line up our edges. Hello, hello. Finding our middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then just go ahead and band it. Good morning, everybody. If y'all float my boat, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so there's your Dean Michael. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am working from the bottom and moving myself up. So right here is the middle. So as you can see, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's the middle, 2 on each side with the regular petals going down. And then we'll start going sideways here. 1, 2, 3, petals going down as they normally would. And then we're going sideways. Okay. Hey, hey. And I might actually make this one sideways as well. We will see once we get it going. We'll see what it looks like. For the bottom ones, I'm making sure that they're the most pointed and not kind of off, because those are the ones you're going to see right off the bat. You made it on time. So that's what I'm making. That's what you see me looking for. It should take less petals. I only cut a roll. So we'll see. Sorry, my daughter's traveling, so she knows she has to check in with me. So she just made it to St. Louis. This is the Dean Michael fold, and I'll be doing a couple more. So, okay, so we've got our 5 coming straight down. Okay, so now we're going to start going down. So let's go ahead and let's clip these. And start our downward . And I'm just going up underneath and kind of bringing that petal up a little bit so it's not flat. Thank you for floating my boat. I appreciate it. Okay. Last one on this row. Bought one but can't use it because I don't have the oh, this one doesn't take very much to pull it. Okay, so there's where we're at so far. So now we're going to go right here in the middle. Hey, hey. I am going to start decorating for Halloween today. got some skull curtains and some skull pillows, and it's all gonna come together. Okay, so this is as far as I got. So now we're going to figure it out from here, because I knew this part would work. Now let's see. I'm going to go from here to here, and I will turn it over when I'm done so you can all see the back and where exactly I'm putting all of the petals. Oh yeah, we're going to do a lot of the decorations together for sure. Go here. Then here to here. So definitely going to take less than the Dollar Tree board. Or Dollar Tree wireframe, not board, wireframe. Right there. Good morning, everybody. Cut that fray off while I see it. Okay, so there it is so far. So I'm going to go thinking, yep, we're going to go right there. So using the outside hole. There, which means I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Good morning. Of course, Judy. That's the way I like it. Okay, we're going to go here to here. I've got some serious pumpkin fever. Well, I promised y'all I would do this. About the tool you use to cut the wire on the pumpkin. The tool you use to cut the wire on the pumpkin. The tool I use to cut the wire on the pumpkin. What? I'm not sure what you're asking. Can you ask me again? In a different way? I'm sorry. So we're going to go there to there. So I'm just mimicking what I did over here. Oh, the beaded pumpkins. I use just my regular wire cutters. I'm not sure if I have it in here to show you or not. I don't see it right offhand. But I have a couple different tools depending on the wire I'm cutting. But that one doesn't require the heavy duty one. So just a regular wire cutter will work with that. Can you use wide stripe mesh? Absolutely. Any mesh will work. I've done it with poly burlap. Now I'm doing it with fabric mesh. And then our leaves are going to be the stripe mesh. So it's okay to mix and match your meshes. Ooh, say that 3 times real quick. Hello from Ohio. That's where my daughter is heading. Some kind of concert in Ohio. That's all I know. Okay, for this one, we're going to go there. But I'm going to kind of angle it out. So instead of going straight down, if I go straight down, it's going to show the side of my board. So I'm going to kind of angle it outwards like that. And that's working. Okay, so I'm not seeing the side of my board right there. You were doing a thing today to yourself? Uh-oh, I'm scared. Should I be scared? Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing to that side. Really needs to go right there. Let's see if it's too big of a gap. Let's leave it open. So what you're going to do? Do we want to know? You're going to get your toes and feet done for pinners? Oh, that works. Because you know you can't have unpainted toes when you're in my presence. That's funny. go right here. Okay, so still working our senna. We're going to go here to here, angling it outwards. Is that what I did? Hold on. Oh, hold on, I'm getting mixed up here. This one is going here to here. Yeah. No, but I'm gonna put my naked toes all over. No, she's not. No, she's not. Y'all, I don't have a toe fetish, but I do have a toe fetish. Like, they have to be, you get a mani-pedi. I like nice toes, y'all. Oh, sorry. Okay, and then we're going here to here. And then we can start our regular holes. Here to here, here to here, here to here. So let's close these. A Sasquatch. Okay, so I know I need at least 1, 2, 3, 4 more petals. Thank goodness I cut the whole roll, but we're definitely not going to need as many as we did with the taller tree metal frame. Okay, so that was my goal. And I really wanted to see, I wanted to do a comparison, the Dollar Tree frame versus the Unique in the Creek, as far as money-wise. For making these pumpkins. Good morning. All right, so if you haven't seen this petal, this is the Dean Michael. This is how I do it. This is how I love to do it. What I did, oh no. So that I get the perfect Dean Michael tip 99% of the time, okay? So there are tons of other ways to do it. This is just my preference. So now I'm gonna find my senna. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Go up underneath, spread that petal out, and then there's your tip. Okay. It doesn't really matter what this end looks like, so don't get hung up on this end. But fetish. I don't know. I just always like my toes done. Even in the winter, I still get my toes done. Well, here we can wear flip-flops most of the winter usually. Good morning, everybody. She cut her hair. Oh, me too, Deanna. And I rotate them so I never wear them out. Just rotate them. All right. So let's finish this row. This one's getting angled out just a little. These 3. I never have too many pumpkins. Exactly. I just like all the different ways you can make them. But I think this is going to be the last pumpkin. And this one's because I promised you. All right, now let me see something. Okay, so this is part of our leaf. Now, I've never done a leaf like this, so I'm going to see how I like it. Okay, so still 10 by 10. Do you make navy blue sennas? I have navy blue rope sennas. Yes, they are on my website. So scrunch from, is that what I want? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Just to give it something a little more whimsy. And let's see if we have to add any more orange petals. And we don't. So I'm gonna go here to here because I want my leaf angled that way, okay? I do seem more comfortable making this pumpkin because y'all, I love Unique in the Creek boards. Honestly, I love them, and I can do so much with them, and I don't have to think as much. So I'm definitely more comfortable making this, even though I'm still winging it. I'm more comfortable because it's the Unique in the Creek board, and I just like using them. And then we're going to put this over it. But still, it's always a little nerve-wracking when you're doing something for the first time and you're not quite sure how it's going to work, right? Try to get that really tight because that's a lot of mesh in there. Going to do the same thing. How am I doing it? You like this one better? And I'll show you how I made this. It's very easy. So still just a 10 by 10. Diagonal. Bring your corners up, just like that. And then I'm going to bring this edge to the middle again. This edge to the middle again. Okay, and then just scrunch right here in the middle and bring it down. On a pineapple, I have not done a pineapple. Where's my, oh, this is what I want. On top. Let's go ahead and get our stem right there in the middle. So that's, where do I want it? Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, so it's the same stem we've made the last couple times. just rolled burlap. And let's go ahead and add our hanging hole or hanger. So I'm just going to go right over that zip tie again. Just like that, and that'll be what we hang it from. All right, so we're going to make a bow, and I'm thinking we're going to put one more of each, but let's make a bow. So I found this awesome green, but that green doesn't match now that I see it, so that one's out. We have these leaves, these pumpkins, or I can do the pumpkin or the black and white, or the pumpkin and the black and white. I know, a lot of choices. I think I'm leaning towards these two now that I see them out. But let me grab another fuller roll to make sure I have enough. That out of the way. So I'm gonna do, I'm thinking let's do 2, 1, 2. Yay, the last two. Awesome. Okay, now I'm not making these tails as long as the other one, because remember the one we did last night had the open hole. So I don't want to cover up a lot of the mesh, so we're going to go with a smaller tail. You ran out of crossboards and need to make, gosh, I can't see your comment. Can't see it all. Bring in the pumpkin. Who needs a crossboard and why? Private message me. I don't have a pickup today, but I will have a pickup tomorrow. So I just want a hint of that pumpkin coming in. And then coming back with the black and white. Ooh, I did that good. The end of the roll. Black pipe cleaner. That one nice and pretty, right in the middle, perfect length, right? Rectangle boards would make a cross if you have any of those. For sure. Kind of lay this on there and see. We may not have to add anymore. Let's put it on there. What I'm doing is I'm bringing it to the top to see if I can see down in there, and I can. So what I'm going to do is see if, okay, so I put it right through these holes. So I'm going to bring it down here and see if I see the top of the board. And I do see into it, so I am going to put these on each side. Actually, what we can do is we're going to go right over that zip tie, and we're going to put both petals in the same time. Okay, so 10 by 10, curl side up, diamond shaped. Bring your edges in, bring it to the center again, and again, and then scrunch it. Just like that. Just bringing them up so they're not flat. All right, let's flip. Oh, I love that pumpkin ribbon. For sure. I said it right. And then I'm going to kind of angle it off to the side. And if you wanted a rounder pumpkin, you could definitely add more. And I have a few more I could add now that I'm looking at it. But and you could even forego that bottom row. So you don't even have to do these 3 if you didn't want to. They do come in all shapes for sure. All right. Well, there you go. And there is the back. So if y'all want to screenshot that real quick. All right. The last of the pumpkins. Now it's on to Halloween. Woohoo! I am going to do, I just remembered I said I was going to do the candy cane with y'all, the yarn candy cane with the ribbon going through that. So I'll do that one maybe this afternoon. And then we'll move on. All right. So make an acorn for sure. For sure, for sure. Oh, how many petals? Hold on. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 petals. And yesterday we did 40. So definitely takes less supplies on the Unique and the Creek board by 40 versus, I mean, by what, 12, 18, 16 petals, something like that. Oh, I have the old ones anyway, Debbie. Okay, now if you wanted to do less leaves and more orange, you could definitely do that as well. You would just put the orange where I put the leaves. So, all right, that's all I've got for y'all. I will see y'all later, and we will do the candy cane with the ribbon, because I think that was the only other one I said I would do for y'all. But that's it for now. So I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.